This is the current state of the room. Bland, uninspiring, boring. This is a wall. How is a creature created to work in these plain conditions? I'm just kidding. It's actually a really nice office, but it's super boring. I feel like I did a really good job thinking of the characters standing out, but I didn't really think of like a good job of what it would be like to be in here when the camera's off. It's lacking the Really, these are my main concerns. I feel like the room itself is lacking in color, which is super uninspiring. Problem number 2, it echoes a lot in here because there's nothing on the walls. I think I want it pretty dark because I know I'm gonna be putting some blue lights or want to put some blue lights on this wall. It's not going to be perfect, by the way. Okay, I think I like this one. I already have hue lights. I've been using them for a long time. I love them. So I want to have these like blue lights coming up, kind of like boom. This really all started because I saw a Frankenstein poster that I really liked. And so that's gonna be a focus. And then I want another movie poster. Now on this poster, I'm thinking since we have like a classic Universal monster theme going on based off of one singular individual item, I want to have Dracula. Beautiful. Of course, something that I would love to incorporate is going to be my body paints. Maybe these will be spaced out a little bit more. I mean, they're not this vibrant. It looks like a traffic signal right now. I think I want a wooden desk, and that would have black legs. Then you would also have me standing right here, pale as a ghost like Dracula. I love it! Now we have to try to bring this to life, which also means shopping. And thus begins one of many purchases, paint from the Home Depot. Captivated in a sea of options, I tried to only pick 2 colors to go between because God knows if I have 12 options, no decisions will be made. I got samples of both. This one is Deep Emerald. This one is Tsunami. I like the Tsunami. I like them both. It's not helping. But also, you can't pick paint based on it being wet. I nervously put them on the wall, which did not help my indecisiveness whatsoever, and I continued adding layers until what I felt was a good guess at what the color would actually look like. I will say they were only able to do the Deep Emerald in a satin finish for a sample and not eggshell, which made me weary because the sample was a nightmare to paint with. It did not go on smooth, it looked really bad. I let it dry overnight, but meanwhile, Amazon. One thing the room is lacking right now is anything that is able to stand because my desks are so short. While I'm doing my body painting, sometimes I'm sitting for all hours of the day. I need to move around. So standing up in my office would be wonderful. Of course, a standing desk was priority number 1, which really the Frankenstein poster should have been number 1. Dracula. And to match the vibe with the others, I decided to go with the Exorcist poster. Now there were also cheaper options for other poster frames, but I liked the thicker frames. I will also list everything in this video in my Amazon storefront and link it in the description just in case anyone wants to copy. Next up, I was super excited to get a new desktop. I am obsessed with walnut looking wood at the moment and was going between 2 countertops. They did have it in stock and I was about to head out, but I missed one key piece of information. It was a Sunday. No thanks, I ordered it, but you know what else you can order? Made You Look body paints, available on the Made You Look website. We might not be Amazon, but we do ship quick and with love from my family to yours. I have no idea. I decided the best thing to do would be to ask you guys, since this really is the office that you guys are seeing as well. The answers came pouring in, but as it turns out, you don't know either. What are we to do? I had the genius idea of taking a picture of this and comparing this picture to the shot that it might be set up as in my drawing, and I was like, this literally looks like it was pulled from Deep Emerald. But he's green, and I don't want green. So I'm in a world of trouble, it appears. Maybe we should just do Tsunami because everything I do is based off of blue. But this, I thought maybe using what a plant would look like against the wall or my body paints would help. It did not. Instead, I took another hour just walking around my room with concern. Let's get Tsunami. This one. I got Deep Emerald. It's 2025, baby, let's try something new. Other than being nervous to paint this entire wall a color I've never used before, I think one of my top concerns at this point was showing off how nicely I could paint a straight line.
Alexis.
What?
What are you doing?
Oh my god. I think I'm getting the shot.
You know what?
What?
Why don't you just do
I
a
look
baseboard?
crazy. Yeah. While the paint was drying, I realized if I'm going to be redoing the entire office, I'm not starting this office unorganized. So I took everything out of my drawers. I immediately regretted everything. Mind you, this is one set of drawers. I have 2 more sets of drawers. I cleaned every single item in every single drawer. Enjoy. Anyways, since I'm giving myself a new space, I wanted the entire room to be as spotless as it can. Even though it's an artist's room, it tends to have paint everywhere anyways. I moved everything out, mopped the floors, which I'll have to do again at the end anyways, but it was very satisfying at the time. And slid in the brand new box for my brand new motorized standing desk. I will link my Amazon store and list all the items that I ordered for my office in the description. Luckily, putting it together was a breeze, but I'm not usually bad at putting things together. I can follow directions. I didn't realize it wasn't plugged in when I went to raise it. But I am happy to report that plugging it in did solve the problem and the desk does indeed work. Now, I have this neon light that I want to hang on the wall. I've had it for a while, but I've never used a drill. Live wires.
It says like electricity wires.
Oh, I'm not enjoying this. You want to go here? Going this way, and then you want to go this way, and then you know how wide the stud is. Oh, see, I have this marked as a stud. Where did the stud go? I think there's a slim chance we miss a stud. This whole wall is wood. Are you supposed to? Dun dun dun! Vroom vroom! Oh! I'm nervous. Okay. You good? You want a break?
Nope,
I can hold it.
Let's go.
Yeah! Probably, right? For a good measure. Yes! Oh, that looks sick. Is it straight?
Yeah.
The desktop, which is actually a countertop by the way, turned out to be super heavy, but it's so nice and I'm so happy I got it. And all that was left was to put together the rest of the brand new office. It feels so good to have a personality again. The space is just so much more inspiring, soothing, perfect, incredible. I absolutely love the way the office turned out. I'm happy to say it's been a couple of days and the made you look sign is still up there, so nice to be able to move around. There's nothing quite like the comfort of The Exorcist. But there is one more thing I'd like to add to the office. Not to be cheesy, you guys. These binders are filled with all of my P.O. box letters and drawings throughout the year. They're so thick. And while these have always been in my office, I want to get like a special place for them. I wish I could meet you. This is me meeting you. These letters and these binders really mean a lot to me. I don't know if people really actually like do this anymore or if anybody does this. Maybe I'm just insane. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. And be sure to subscribe to the channel to hang out with me.